Hey guys, time to give another Willie's Ramblins and Pickup video. Well, this week I pretty much stayed in the state. I haven't really gone any place per se. I did visit a couple game stores I like to hit every once in a while I'm out running about my state. I visited Matt's Game Exchange, ran by my buddy Matt and Tom. Really great store. Had some cool stuff there. I saw a Nintendo jacket hanging up for sale. And they had these little Nintendo carts that you put your NES on and stuff. Those things are awesome. Thought they were pretty cool. Visited my buddies over at Lost Ark Video Games as well. And saw a complete in box Odyssey 2 with a complete in box voice module. And a whole bunch of games in the box. That's a pretty awesome little find there. I didn't pick it up. But boy, it was cool to see that. Let's see. Oh, we just finished up the Q*bert Minicade play thing, contest giveaway. That was a lot of fun to do. The next one I'm planning on doing is for Frogger. So just like on the Q*bert one, I will post a bunch of consoles for the Frogger game to play the arcade version on those consoles, submit the high score on the Facebook page, and we'll have a drawing to see who wins this one. It's actually pretty cool. Another thing that's really neat is there was a guy over on the Old Made New Facebook group, or the Bridge Direct Facebook group, that made a set of arcade perfect decals for this. So you can go to the link down below in the show notes if you got this Frogger from Bridge Direct and download the decal sheet to print out and dress up your Frogger Minicade to look like an actual arcade Frogger Minicade. Pretty cool work that Bruce did on that. Pretty awesome. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Oh, some cool stuff was shared on the Arcade USA Facebook page. My pal Rick from the Intellivisionaries and the Grace Maker Hero podcast put up a picture of his little iCade pinball machine that he's working on. I think it's pretty cool how he repurposed the iCade into a pinball table stand. It looks like a really good little pinball stand. He needs to have a backdrop on it though, with the upper part of the pinball machine. But boy, what a great start. I never thought about turning the iCade into a virtual pinball machine. That is pretty awesome. We also, me and my pal Arcade, we just finished up recording a new Toy Tune podcast, the Batman episode. We had Ferg on from the Atari 2600 Game by Game podcast. The podcast went in for almost clocks in at 3 hours long. We talk all about Batman, his history, the toys we had, the memories, and all that good stuff. Now, if you're into Batman and the Batman toys, give the podcast a listen. Let me know what you think about it. So, let's get on to some pickups here. Oh, first, right off the bat, I got a hold of an Atari 800 XL in the box. Awesome! Found this at Lost Ark Video Games when I was visiting there this week. I love the Atari 800 XL. This was my very first computer of my own. My dad bought the original Atari 800, and it got to a point where we were pretty much fighting over who was going to use it. So my parents got me one of these for my birthday one year, so I leave my dad's Atari computer alone. Had a lot of fun with this thing. I used to BBS with it. I wrote a program to help control my model railroad with it. I did a number of things with this crazy little computer. Wrote games and sold them. I actually submitted a game to, what's that? APX, Program Exchange. It wasn't accepted because I submitted it pretty much towards the end of APX's existence, their life. Oh well, but anyway, it was still cool. Let's see, what else we got here? Ooh. For the old Coleco collection, got a hold of some box Coleco games here. Basketball, hockey, and soccer cartridges. This is for the Total Control 4 game unit. A little LED game. I'll show it here in a minute. But this is the expansion pack for it. It was 3 more games for it. Here's the box for the Total Control 4. This is the, there we go, Total Control 4. Pretty neat little tabletop LED football type game. And right here's the game unit itself. I'll be doing a video on this. So right there's the game unit itself. It's pretty nice, fairly large. So you got your 2-player controls here. And what's really cool, it has interchangeable cartridges. You can pop out the cartridge. If Willie can figure it out. There we go. You pop out the cartridge. And then you grab another cartridge. Let's say we want to play basketball. So we stick the old basketball cartridge in there. Whoop, get it lined up first. Whoop, get lined up. It's not as easy as it looks. Anyway, put the basketball cartridge into it, and now you have a basketball game to play. Pretty cool. I'll be doing a full video on this here in the near future. Put that all back together. Put the football cartridge back in. Boop. Alright, also, I found another little Atari binder. Anytime I see these, I pick them up. I like to send them up to my buddy Ferg, who does 2600 Game by Game podcast. He loves getting these things, so whenever I find one, I pick it up, then mail it to him. A lot of you probably saw that, I did the Super Circus Atari Age for the Atari 7800. Really fun game to play. I'm pretty happy to have this in my collection. Now I'm starting to work on a new series. A new video idea I had. I'm going to call it the ABCs of Willie's favorite 2600 games. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a letter of the alphabet, A through Z, and pick one game that represents that letter as one of my favorites. I'll show the game, talk about it, and share a memory of that game. I got a good start so far. I got Berserk for the B. I got, of course, Circus Atari for the C. And I've got Adventure for the V. So, pretty cool. That's going to be a neat series. Not series. It's going to be a neat video when I'm done with it. I'm looking forward to actually doing that video. It'll be a long video because I'm going to go through all the games and share the memories. Also picked up from my Atari 8-bit, James Bond 007. Yes, buddy. Awesome! I think this is based on the movie You Only Live Twice, because it has the little sea thing on there, and it has the car that goes from the air to the ocean and all that good stuff. Pretty happy to add that to my Atari 8-bit collection. Here's something really, really cool I picked up. It's called the Video Game Brain. Now what this is you can preload cartridges into this little bad boy, hook it to your 2600, then push a button to play what game you want to play instead of swapping cartridges out of your 2600. I had one of these when I was growing up. I don't know whatever happened to it, but now I got another one. So I want to do an unboxing and a video of this as well. And then finally, it took me over 30 years to get one, because I wanted one of these when they first came out, never did get it. Got the Atari 800 XL instead, which I'd much rather have that. But I finally got a hold of the Spectra Video Compumate for the Atari 2600. Little keyboard attachment you add to your 2600. Adds 16K, has some built-in programs. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to messing around with this. I'll be doing a video on this as well sometime in the near future. Right now, I'm reading the manual. Trying to get used to how to use this keyboard. It's cool. It's cool. Alright. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. So until next time, everybody, keep on gaming and keep it retro.